Okay, folks, we're going to do game 25 of Jeopardy for the SNES. And so far, I've won $964,798. All I need is $35,202 to break $1 million. Is this going to be the game where I do it? As I try to add on my $964,798, we're going to deal with these Jeopardy categories. We're going to deal with music, holidays, art, Revolutionary War, resorts, and finally, world geography. Okay. This is the time. Art 100. The king of this country gave Salvador Dali a noble title, the Marqués de Dali de Pujol. What is Spain? Yep. Art for 200. Museums in Paris and Philadelphia are named for this sculptor of the Kiss and the Thinker. Who is Auguste Rodin? Art 300. This French artist's short legs were the result of 2 accidents he suffered as a child. Oh, I think I know. Oh, Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec, and that was my guess. That's okay. It's still very early in the game. This is game 25, as I just mentioned a little bit ago. World Geography 100. Almost all of Siberia lies within this country. What is Russia? World Geography 200. This largest Spanish seaport has an exact replica of Columbus's flagship, the Santa Maria. Oh, Sue? Barcelona. Oh, okay. Alright, Sue, still your turn. Resorts 100. Since 1942, U.S. presidents have had private access to this resort. What is Camp David? I'll take resorts for 200. This worldwide French resort chain also owns a cruise ship. What is Club Med? Resorts for 300. Furnace Creek is the appropriate name for the California resort located here. What is Death Valley? Resorts 400. Honeymooners are partial to these picturesque Pennsylvania mountains featuring over 300 resorts. What are the Poconos? Resorts 500. Camp David, the presidential retreat, was named for this grandson of a president. Who is Dwight D. Eisenhower? And I ran the category. I'm up to $1,900. World Geography 300. Kilauea sits on the southeast slope of Mauna Loa, which sits on this island. What is Hawaii? Or it could be Hilo. Let's just go with Hawaii. Oh, good thing I did. World Geography for 400. Mexicali is the capital of this Mexican state, which sits below California. What is Baja California? Alright. World Geography 500. The Transylvanian Alps are part of this major mountain system of Central and Eastern Europe. What are the, Urals? Or is it the Carpathians? No, it's not the Urals. I bet it's the Carpathians. Is it the Carpathians? Yep. Should have gone with that, but it's okay. It's alright. No need to worry, because Sue has a third of what I have. Revolutionary War, 100. Barbon von Steuben trained the men at this Pennsylvania camp during the winter of 1777-78. What is Valley Forge? Revolutionary War, 200, please. On June 16, 1775, Americans began to dig into this hill next to Bunker Hill. Rob. Breeds Hill. Breeds Hill. Art for 400. German-born artist who was court painter to Henry VIII. Who is Hans Holbein the Younger. Artist 500. Artist George Siegel is working on a series of these inspired by the paintings of his favorite artists. Rob. Sculptures. Holidays and observances, 100. Americans of Italian descent have made their equivalent of St. Patrick's Day. What is Columbus Day? Holidays and observances for 200. Though we love his February Day, he's been taken off the calendar of saints. Who's Valentine? Holidays and observances for 300. The eve of All Saints Day. What is Halloween? Holidays and observances for 400. Round loaves called dead man's bread are sold on the Day of the Dead, of this Central American country. What is Mexico? Holidays and observances for 500. Missouri observes this president's birthday on May 8th. Who's Harry Truman? A Revolutionary War for 300, please. Before we had the Daughters of the Revolution, we had the Sons of this, who fought the Stamp Act. Oh. Ooh. Sons of Liberty, and that was my guess. Oh well. That's okay. Rob and Sue are tied for second place right now, $1,000 each. Music for 100. Anna's choreographic invitation to the King of Siam. What is Shall We Dance? Music for 200. First name of composers Liszt, Haydn, and Schubert. What is Franz? Music for 300. This word, the plural of opus, also means a drama that's sung. What is opera? Music for 400. He was inspired by East Indian dance to begin the Begin. Sue. Cole Porter. Got a 1 in 3 shot at finding the daily double, Sue. Where is it? Music for 500? It is not there. Donkey, Moonlight, and For Strings, for example. What are sonatas? That is wrong. Oh, Sue doesn't have a clue. Ha ha. Oh, there's serenades, not sonatas, serenades. It's okay. Rob, you have a 50-50 shot at the Daily Double. Is it in the $400 clue? It is not. As he was aide-de-camp and secretary to General Washington, who later made him a cabinet secretary. Who is Alexander Hamilton? Yep, and the last clue is mine because it is the Daily Double. I'll just do 500. Here's the clue. George Rogers Clark helped the U.S. gain this territory, which included present-day Michigan and Ohio. I'm not sure. We're looking for the Northwest Territory, but I didn't lose too much. But I am in the lead with $4,100, so I still have a ways to go to get up to that $35,202, but it can be done in Double Jeopardy. Here we go, Double Jeopardy time. These are the categories: Dance Fever, Soul Food, the 1950s, Biblical Zoo, Hunting, and finally, Animals. Alright. I'm going to try to get where I need to be to make this game a $1 million run. This is the time. Dance Fever, 200. When you swing your partner in do-si-do. What is square dancing? Dance Fever, 400. 60 Spud Crusher. What is the mashed potato? Dance Fever, 600. Travolta and Deborah winged their way around Mickey Gillies doing this. Sue. It was in the movie Urban Cowboy. The Texas Two-Step. Oh, yeah. That's correct. So Sue's tied with Rob yet again for second place. Soul Food, 200. Mammy's Little Baby Loves It. What is shortening bread? Soul Food for 4. Also called groundnuts or goobers. What are garbanzo beans? Oh, that's not it. Ah. I've just figured it out. Peanuts. Ah. It's okay. It's alright. Don't let it get to me. Just move right on to the next clue. Animals, 200. Oh, it's gonna bite me. There's one of the Daily Doubles. Here's the clue. To replace lost water, these desert ships may drink 20 gallons or more at a time, and it's camels. Yep. I'm gonna have to make up some ground here. Biblical Zoo, 200. The second of Egypt's plagues were hordes of this amphibian. What is a frog? Let's take animals for 400, please. Named for a marsupial, this rodent drums on the earth with its large legs to communicate. What is a kangaroo rat? Animal 600. These members of the squirrel family lived in excavated towns, which may be populated by thousands of them. What are prairie dogs? Animal 600. Or 800, I mean, excuse me. Most species of these fabulously colored and plumed birds live in New Guinea, not in Shangri-La. What are birds of paradise? Animals for 1,000. Well known as a pet, the golden variety of this mammal goes through pregnancy in only 16 days. What is a hamster? Alright. Let's go back to soul food for 6. A fried fritter named for the hungry dog at Hushed. Oh, Rob, you locked me out. It's a hush puppy, and I knew it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying desperately to get up to $1 million this run. 1950s 200. A reproduction of this famous ship sailed from Plymouth, England to Massachusetts in 1957. What is the Mayflower? The 1950s... no, let's go back to soul food for 800, I mean. I'm so sorry. Hominy and grits are both made from this grain. What is corn? Let's take soul food 1,000. Southern pancake grain, or a little rascal. What is buckwheat? Alright, let's take Biblical Zoo for 400, please. Jeremiah rhetorically asks, can it change its spots? What is a leopard? Biblical Zoo for 600. They licked the sores off of Lazarus and ate the flesh of Jezebel. What are dogs? That'll now put me in the 5 figures where I need to be. Biblical Zoo 800. David's first vocation was tending these. What are sheep? Biblical Zoo 1000. Samson killed one of these with his bare hands. What is a lion? Up to $12,300, so I'm in a good position right now. Dance Fever 800. In 1990, this hot Brazilian dance had pelvises gyrating all over America. What is the lambada? Dance Fever 1000. The original version of this dance hit #1 2 different times, in 1960 and 1962. What is the twist? Up to 14,100. No, let's do hunting for 200. Dog breed used to flush rabbits from cover, though Snoopy prefers big game. What is a beagle? Hunting 400. The doll, stone, and desert bighorn are North American species of this game animal. What is a sheep? Hunting for 600. Snares, pitfalls, and baits are used in this very old method of hunting. What is trapping? Let's take hunting for 800. After the kill, you do this to the game with the knife, not high heels and an evening gown. What is dressing? I hope the daily double's in this category. 1,000. No, it's not. Okay. These aiming lines of the scope are sometimes made of spider web. What are crosshairs? I'm trying desperately to get where I need to be. Alright. We know it's in the 1950s. 400, please. Not there. Testifying before a Senate committee in 1957, Teamster President Dave Beck invoked this some 80 times. What is the Constitution? No. I'm going to change my answer and say, what is the First Amendment? No, that is wrong. Ooh. The Fifth Amendment. It was an amendment, but you had to go with the Fifth, not the First. Still a chance. 600. Alright. In April 1955, for the first time in 33 years of publication, Reader's Digest carried these. What are advertisements? Oh. $800, please. Not there. Occupation of William Howard Mays that put him in the news. Come on, baby. Come on! No! No! I'm not gonna get to where I need to be. Baseball player, so I'm not gonna break $1 million this game. Oh, I am so close! So close. But I am guaranteed a 26th game, so... This industrialist sold RKO pictures to General Tire in 1955 and it's hard to use, yeah. Trying desperately to get it on the buzzer, but I couldn't do it. It's okay. So I'm not going to break $1 million this game, but I came so close. So close. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. Final Jeopardy category is the Civil War. Well, I'll just do 300 only. The two Union states that were invaded by General Lee's Confederate Army. What are Maryland and Pennsylvania? So that'll get me $17,600. Did everything I could, but I do have a 25 game winnings total of $982,398. $982,398 in 25 games. Not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, Maryland and Pennsylvania are the correct responses. Is the correct response. Alright. Alrighty. So I'll see you all for game 26.